To understand this video well, it is necessary to see those that I have published previously. The most obvious symptoms of Alzheimer are progressive memory loss, a character that is deteriorating, a production of fibril or neurofibrils, which appears and goes on increasing with age, being this composed of real sequence of dead neurons. Skill and muscular coordination are constantly diminishing. Hence, the human being who suffer this evil disease is remodeling and recalling abilities reduce considerably over time and as his brain neuron dies. For this, during his last year of life, dementia, apathy, and exhaustion appear. For me, the most important symptom of Alzheimer is the formation of fibrils, because they characterize it and don't show themselves in any other mental illness. To understand these reasons for his formation, it is important first to know why succeed the death of the neuron that conforms them. For when this is the case, usually during senescence, one might think that it is the very aging of these neurons that cause their death. But since Alzheimer's disease can arise before old age, can't be assumed that the factor its only origin. On this occasion, we observe that during the 21st century, there are people over 100 years old who do not suffer from it. This shows that cerebral neurons can last for a very long time after 65 years, without any major problems. This means that also it plays an important role in the onset of this disease. It is not only old age that actually kills these neurons. In addition, has already been demonstrated, in some cases this disease can be hereditary, but thanks to the fact that not all the children of the people who have suffered suffer on their turn, it can be affirmed that heredity does not play a preponderant role in its appearance. Otherwise, it can indicate a trend. To understand the true origin of Alzheimer's disease, as I accord, there are two fundamental factors to consider. There is an epoch in the life of every human being during which great non-traumatic mortality of his brain neurons occurs. Indeed, it has been found that during the first phase of its development, just after its birth, succeeds the non-traumatic destruction of many of its neurons, which for me occur because of the establishment of interneuronal connection. The long-term memory of all types of elements are composed of real chain of neurons. To understand how and why Alzheimer's disease develops, it must be taken into account that over the years neural appendage continues to develop. As this appendage develops at random, some come into contact with neurons that are traversed by energy currents that go to opposite direction to those from which they come, which causes an effect similar to a short circuit. Therefore, when the individual is newborn, the elaboration of the energy that his brain neurons realize is optimal. For this reason, most of the evolved synapses are destroyed. In general, before the involved neuron destroys themselves. But when these synapses, which can be called prejudicial, are too numerous to jointly establish two kinds of contact, the neuron concerned die. Then, over time, as the person's age increases, his energy output at the neuronal level slows down and his synapses continue to grow. In this case, since the energy transmitted through this contact is very small, the short circuit they can cause are not very intense. Often simply the higher of this energy diminues. When this type of detrimental contact between two neurons is limited to a single synapse, as the amount of energy thus transmitted is ineffective. The latter may not disintegrate, which does not harm the neuron concerned excessively. But when this contact continues to multiply, the potential of the transferred energy increases and they become very detrimental. In this case, it harms the neurons that transmit the weakest energy because it receives a higher energy than it generates, thus in the opposite direction to its normal circulation. Something like a real short circuit that destroys it. In addition, all other neurons that are connected with it follows it to transmit the energy it emits are also affected. When this contact multiplies, there comes a time during which many chains of neurons are literally annihilated. This explains why these fibrils are formed. In this case, when this class of processes continue to occur, the encephalic neurons will necrotic until the individual concerned dies, in view of the fact that Alzheimer's disease arises from the growth of axons and dendrites of cerebral neurons. It is understood that this is caused by the absorption of the protein necessary for their development. For this, we understand that a diet low in protein slow or even can stop it. Hence, a vegetarian diet can prevent the appearance of this disease until we find out what will definitively remedy it. This video participates to my book Altération de la conscience, Alteration of Consciousness, dedicated to the study of disturbances that can alter the functioning of the human brain. which I was written on the basis of my work, Le fonctionnement du cerveau, The Functioning of the Brain, published by Amazon.com Books, which summarize the research and discoveries that I have made and demonstrated.